What's up, guys? JP back at you once again, bringing you guys day number 28 in my 9th annual 31 Days of Horror, a series in which we watch and review 31 horror films in 31 days, all during the month of October, leading right up to Halloween. Continuing along with today, I decided to go with a blind watch, and that is the film Decadent Evil from the year 2005. I picked this up at a Dollar General a few months ago for $1, so I figured I would give it a shot. It is a full moon film from, the sort of start of the decline of full moon in the, early to mid 2000s. And they had a little bit of a resurgence with like some of the later Killjoy films and Evil Bong and stuff like that, but they've been pretty miss lately since around this era up until now. There's been a few good ones. But nothing like the, early to mid 90s full moon stuff. So, Decadent Evil here. Oh boy. This one, it's kind of a mess. So, it opens up with this vampire gothic scene. And I was like, man, have I seen this movie before? This seems so familiar to me. And then after I finished the movie, I looked it up, and it's actually clips, I believe. There's not a ton of information on this movie online. It seems like nobody's really seen it or cared to talk about it. But they used clips from Vampire Journals, which was another full moon film that came out around the same time. And that film is actually a spin-off of Subspecies. So this is kind of a spin-off of Vampire Journals, which is kind of a spin-off of Subspecies, which is just very weird. There's a sequel to this too. But they loosely tie the Vampire Journals film into Decadent Evil. I believe they say it's an ancestor of the people from Vampire Journals. So there's that. And then pretty much they just move completely away from that opening and just tell another story. It's really seems there to be filler and pad the runtime of this movie. So now we have a vampire who has these two vampire sidekicks. They live in a strip club where they pretty much devour the male patrons. Also, to add probably the weirdest little twist to this movie, we have a little like monster. It's described as half reptile, half human monster that she keeps as like a pet or a servant in a bird cage, and he actually was human at one point, and he was actually her lover, but she found out he was with a human or something and turned him into this thing, and he's all horny and stuff like that. And then we also have a little person who is trying to stop the vampires. And there's like a love relationship between one of the henchwomans, the vampire strippers, who's under the lead vampire but wants to kind of break free. This movie is a mess. It's not really entertaining. The little thing was kind of interesting and funny, but besides that, it was pretty bad. The little person, hero of the film, he's been in a ton of stuff, a few full moon films, and you almost feel bad for him because he's like the best actor in this movie, and he was definitely doing the best job. And as far as anything else, I mean, it's just kind of a basic, boring, uninteresting movie, but the thing that made it most unenjoyable was the transfer. Whatever they filmed this on is like a potato. It's garbage. Like the transfer, it's the resolution, the width and height, I forget what you call that, resolution or whatever. It's a small box. I don't know what it was filmed on, and then the quality is just really bad. I gave it a 2 out of 10. It's not good. So with that said, I will see you guys next time with another one. Peace.